Ciao Ciao, a Maltese movie. We don't get a lot of them these days. Let's talk about it. Ciao Ciao is directed by Keith Tedesco and tells the story of two couples whose reunion dinner turns into a night of unfiltered chaos. It stars Mikhail Bazmadjian, Antonella Xisa, Chris Dingley, Simon Spiteri, and Kevin Naudi. So I'm excited to talk about this movie. It's one that's shot entirely in Malta, which is the country that I've been living for my entire life up to this point. And bar a few spontaneous lines of dialogue, it is also acted entirely in the Maltese language, which brings me back to my opening line. Movies like Ciao Ciao are sadly few and far between. It's clear to see that the movie industry in Malta puts its focus on foreign productions. Most recently, we've had Gladiator 2 last year, and this summer we have Jurassic World Rebirth coming up. And while the country's Mediterranean setting has and continues to attract the biggest movie productions in the world, the same can't be said for the local movies. These movies lack the resources, unlike other foreign movies around the world. There are strict limitations, especially when it comes to the budget of the film. And in my opinion, local artists are mostly either overlooked or treated very, very unfairly. So sadly, we don't get to see the Maltese language and culture shine on the big screen. So it's important that a movie like Ciao Ciao gets the support it needs, because this movie will live and die on how many people will go and see this movie in cinemas. Now, I could have easily spent my €10 watching another movie this week. I could have watched The Alto Nights. I could have watched Mickey 17 yet again. I could have easily tortured myself once again to watch Snow White, but I decided to give this movie a chance because this movie deserves the support it needs, and it also deserves my time to give this movie a chance. And this movie shows exactly why. I had a great time watching Ciao Ciao. This movie has a simple concept that's executed very smartly. Basically, it's a satire on simple goodbyes. You know those conversations where we say our farewells and keep dragging on for minutes, sometimes even an hour? Yeah, this movie takes that concept and ramps it up to an 11. It has elements of comedy, drama, and mystery. It's structured in 3 acts. And most importantly, it's narrated in a non-linear way. It intersects 3 storylines. They each explore different characters and different themes, and as it goes along, you start to slowly connect the dots where it unveils its surprising twists. Now, some may at first find that convoluted, but it is all tightly paced at just 90 minutes, and I was invested for the entire runtime. It is also sharply written and acted. The performances from the entire cast are not only strong, but they also feel authentic. You believe every emotion they are going through, and you can also, in a way, relate to certain experiences that these characters go through. And it makes for a surprisingly funny film. What's also unique about this movie is its direction and cinematography. It has a striking black and white aesthetic alongside its vintage Mamiya photo lenses. And both of these aspects work very, very nicely because it captures the movie's atmosphere to a T. It makes it feel like you're watching something straight out of an art house film. As for issues with the film, some of the scenes aren't placed as well as others, which loses a tiny bit of focus. But the biggest issue I have here is the ending. Now, don't get me wrong, some will find it satisfying, but for me, I just found it a little bit rushed. I wanted to see a better payoff and resolution with some of the main characters in the movie, and it feels like they went past the scheduled runtime and they wanted to wrap things up very, very quickly. It's like the only thing that keeps it away from being a fantastic film, in my opinion. Other than that, Ciao Ciao is one of the best Maltese movies I've seen in recent years, and it showcases the potential that the people in the Maltese industry possess behind or in front of camera. So plugging Ciao Ciao into the score meter, I'm gonna give this movie an 80%. Those were my thoughts on Ciao Ciao, guys. If you have seen the movie already, let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. If you haven't watched this movie yet, go and support this at your nearby cinemas. Let's hope it also gets an international release in the coming weeks, days or months ahead. If you like this video and want to see more of this, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you for the next episode. Ciao Ciao.